leading to MyGraiN going into game number 4 against Nocturnal's Rogue. So we'll be spawning on Vane Research Station. Let me get the nameplates up to 1. Nope, I think it's 1. There we go. Let me switch it up for you guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, guys. So spawning in the bottom left, bottom center position, sure, is the blue Zerg player from Nocturnal Gaming. It is Rogue. And spawning in the top position, it is the red Protoss player from Psistorm Gaming. It is MyGraiN. We saw a great play from MyGraiN. Earlier on, he was harassing with some Immortals, got amazing good shots off of it, knocking out Jig in the Dust League weekly. We'll be jumping into game number 4. As you guys can see, it's on Vane Research Station. This map we saw in the earlier seasons from Legacy, and it had some mixed reviews from either side, from the pro side to the casual side where I'm at. But I think the recent reworks and seeing the pros play it and how they play it, I think a lot of people have been really enjoying this map a lot more. I still don't like it, but that doesn't matter. MyGraiN, like I said earlier in the matchup against Jig, has been playing a lot more, and he's been really trying to focus on his gameplay, and he is hitting that high level stride that he's normally been at in the past season, so it's really excited to see him doing such a good job. And what a ballsy play from Rogue. Goes 2 hatch before pool, and then before 2 minutes jumping into the 3rd hatchery. This is a great little psych out against MyGraiN, and you know, on this map the mineral patches are so close to each other that it's very easy to take that 3rd base in a short amount of time. Behind this, it looks like MyGraiN's just going for that same build that he did before, with the running out with the adepts, getting the warp gate research finished up. We'll see what kind of harassment he's going to be able to drop again. We'll see if he kind of throws out those adepts, harassing as much as he can at the start, and then transitioning over to the Immortals. You see one adept going across the map, and they look cool when they run. I have to admit, these guys look so badass. Again, nothing too crazy going out for either player. Rogue is definitely trying to get his queen count up. He saw what happened to Jig in the last game, and he wants to do everything he can to prevent that from happening. MyGraiN's here now. He's going to try to get some drone kills, but there's no drones to kill. He really likes going after those larvae, man. We did see earlier that he went with his Oracle after the larva of Jig's base, so he really enjoys those, taking those things down. The adept here will definitely be able to take out all these lings. Oh, and he jumps up. Boom. 2. Oh, look at him dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving around those lings. Oh, and he goes back. And he's just baiting them out as much as he can. Slunk. Basically, what he was doing, he was trying to draw out the lings and send them to go back so he could save himself as much time. As we can see, the lings are trying to focus on all the adepts, and they blink or shade away, however you want to call them. And it's such a good job stopping the army from doing as much damage as they can. Those lings are going to come across the map. And what MyGraiN did is he just kind of danced with the lings to stop them from going across the map. As you saw, 2 Stargates splitting down from MyGraiN. They're about to finish up at the same time. So we'll see if he tries to go for the double Oracle play, or if he keeps up with what he was doing. You know, Warp Gate is finished. We're going to see a lot of adepts coming down now from MyGraiN. We'll see how much damage he's going to be able to do from it. Behind this, Rogue doesn't have much. I mean, he has a lot of links. Sure, he does get the Baneling Nest. It is going to finish eventually. Roach Warren finishes for Rogue, but he's not making any roaches out of this. And there's a lot of lings. They're going to try to get this round on the adepts. They're actually going to be able to get every single adept, and that is a huge hit from MyGraiN. And that is a huge swell of links coming across for Rogue. And basically what's going to happen, they're going to hit this wall of adepts and they're not going to be able to get in, but they are going to try. Rogue sees that MyGraiN is still only on 2 bases, and that's good enough for him. He got what he wanted to do, and here comes some Banes, and I don't think MyGraiN sees this. Teleport successful.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Alright, so Phoenix is coming out for Rogue, his archmage, for MyGraiN. 3 of them are out. They're going to try to do as much damage as they can. Here comes the Banes. The Banes are going to do everything they can on top of this, but the Mothership Core is completely out of position, and the Adepts did a great job at holding it off, but it just looks like it's going to be way too much, and the Mothership Core comes in. Pylon Overcharge does get dropped. Lings are getting cleared up a little, but they're not getting as much Pylon kills as they wanted, but then they get sent all the way to the second base of MyGraiN. And I try to clear it out. Got 2 probe kills so far, but he took out a lot of adepts with it. And it looks like that is going to be the attack here, but here comes the Phoenixes. I mean, Phoenixes could do so much damage to a Zerg player, especially when they're not ready, especially when there's really nothing for them to do. He's going to be able to pick this queen up and gets 1 queen kill. Look at all these overlords just here for Rogue, and he's not going to be able to get them all out. I mean, Rogue is about to be completely supply capped here in about 2 more overlord kills, and there's so much damage being done, and this is going to be super frustrating for Rogue. Rogue is going to have to recover. He's going to have to build overlords on top of overlords on top of overlords to be able to recover from this, and just, gosh, that's going to be super annoying. He's so far supply capped. He's got to get 2 more overlords up. It's forcing him to make 4 overlords behind this. And more Phoenixes are coming into the play. I mean, these adepts are going to try to do everything they can to focus down these drones. Getting 4 drone kills, getting another overlord, and he's just doing so much damage to Rogue. Rogue is going to be supply capped yet again, and it's forcing him to make 3 more overlords. Basically had to make, I think, 9 overlords after that. I mean, that's almost 1,000 minerals he had to do. Picked off a queen, picking off more drones. There's so much damage being done to this base. There's going to be a lot of Hydralisks coming out. It's going to be a little hard for MyGraiN to deal with this. I mean, if he's able to pick off those Hydralisks, as we just saw, was one after another, it's going to be really easy for him to deal with, but I just think he's fully content with what he's doing. I just think he's really enjoying it. Picks up all the Hydralisks. Look at more Hydralisks being picked up. It's all of them. Basically, all the Hydralisks got picked up from Rogue, and Rogue is going to get supply capped yet again. 3 more overlords are being forced out from Rogue. I mean, that looks like, I think it's 14 overlords were made so far from Rogue, and he's just losing it. Another queen's about to drop. Another overlord's about to drop. All the Hydralisks get picked up. Look at him, just doing such a good job just picking them up. There's so many Phoenixes with this. It's gotta be super frustrating for Rogue to try to deal with all the Phoenixes. Another Hydralisk gets picked up, another queen gets picked up and picked off. More Hydralisks getting picked up, more, look at it. Just so much damage. What can you do to this? Another overlord gets killed. Like, what can you do to this? How do you respond? I mean, yes, he's got a lot of drones. Yes, he's doing a good job maintaining. But there's just been so much damage done. I mean, if these Phoenixes could get in and pick off those overlords, it'd be game-changing. Another queen! Another queen gets picked off, and that just forces Rogue to build another queen. And now he's supply capped again. He's supply capped again. He's forcing him to make 6 overlords. I have to get the kill count at the end of this. I wonder if, holy smokes, there's been so many overlord kills. How do you recover from that? I mean, behind this, MyGraiN is displayed. He's getting a mothership core that's morphing into a mothership, and so I'm going to say mothership core like 10 more times. I know it. Picking up drones, getting a carrier. He's got 2 carriers with his army. Like, yeah, this Hydralisk, but that's it. Oh my gosh, there's so many kills from these Phoenixes. It's been absolutely incredible. And here comes a chain link and a probe. Sees the chain link. Nice adept. Here we go. The adept is going to probably pick it off here in a second. Rogue sees the carriers. He sees the carriers. He's got to know. He's got to know something's up. The mothership takes out that chain link. more Phoenixes. Let's see what these Phoenixes are going to do now. I mean, like I said before, Team Nocturnal, or excuse me, Nocturnal Gaming. That is correct. Rogue from Nocturnal Gaming has to do something. I mean, like, he is getting Hydralisk, which is the correct answer, but he's just losing so much. Here he comes again. I wonder if he's going to pick off the. He's going to go for the drones or the overlords. He's going to pick up another drone, 2 more drones, 7 drones. Going to pick up a Hydralisk. Maybe not. Or maybe he's going to go for the drones. But look at this army. Just this army from MyGraiN is huge. 3 carriers are in this, forcing this army back and is putting MyGraiN in a great position to push forward. MyGraiN harassing with the Phoenixes, causing Rogue's army to get pushed back. MyGraiN is doing such a good job. He's got more carriers coming out. He's in a great supply lead. He's in a great like mineral count lead. The only difference is the army supply is kind of, or it's in the favor of MyGraiN by 20, which is great. Like, he needs to put on that attack and he needs to start doing damage. We do see a lot of Hydralisks are with this army, and they do got the +2 range upgrade for the Hydralisk, the range damage upgrade for the ground army. But is it going to be enough to take out 4 carriers and a handful of Phoenixes? I mean, these carriers are going to come in and do as much damage as they can. But here comes the fight that we're looking for. The slow gets put down on top of Rogue's army. Rogue is just, and he gets entrapped now. And just moving so slow. This would be the time to attack, but it looks like he's trying to bait out more and just wants to, he doesn't feel super confident, I guess. I'm not too sure exactly what MyGraiN's doing, but MyGraiN has a full army. MyGraiN needs to push forward. It needs to push on the offensive. He needs to get the attack going. He does, behind all of this, take a 5th base, and it's super bold where he takes it. But, you know, the Carapace upgrade going down from Rogue. I mean, it's going to be the +1 Carapace upgrade, which is great. The Hydras have that range upgrade that I was talking about. The range damage for ground army. But just look at this, 3 more carriers being built with this. And MyGraiN's just, I think, in a great position, a great lead from a couple voids going down. The range air upgrade is starting for MyGraiN. I feel like I'm saying that weird. The air upgrade for MyGraiN is going down. The weapon air upgrade, I don't know, the weapon upgrade for air units is going down. And here comes the fight. Storm's going off on top of the entire army, and it completely obliterates Rogue's army, and there's just so weak. There's barely anything left here from Rogue. A lot of Hydralisks doing a great job picking off the Phoenixes, but here comes the rest of the army. Phoenix is coming in, picking up the Hydralisks, picking up the Infestors, and all the carriers are still alive. A couple Archons are still alive, and the Mothership is still alive, and that's going to be it. That is the arm, and that's it. I mean, it just, there's still, yes, a lot of Hydralisks left. A couple foam growths going to be just a good job, but this Infestor's gone. Last Infestor's gone, and I don't know what Rogue has left. Yes, he's building a lot of Lings, but not too sure what he's going to be able to do with the Lings. I mean, these 2 Archons are going to take out all those Lings. A lot of Hydralisks being built as well. And another High Templar coming in. And G gets called from MyGraiN, and MyGraiN takes it 2-2 in the Dust League Weekly Nocturnal Gaming versus Psistorm Gaming. And MyGraiN, man, just showing an impressive improvement. Impressive improvement. I don't know how to say that correctly. His improvement has been impressive. Okay, I just said the same thing twice. Alright, so it has been, like I said, MyGraiN has been working so hard to try to get, it's getting games in after games in after games, and he's doing, and you could totally see the difference in gameplay, and just in 6 months, how much he's improved from like the high level masters where he was at to where he's at today. I mean, it's just been, it's absolutely amazing. So we're gonna be jumping into game number 5, and as always, I will be throwing it to a quick break. I know you guys have been appreciating the rock. I've been appreciating the rock terminology, or rock terminology, beg your pardon, the rock playlist. So I'll be play some more of that. So I appreciate you guys, and let's see, what other ones can we do? This one should be fun.